Namaskar. I am Mr. Gururaj N. Joshi, once again back with you. Today, I would like to discuss on Indian constitutional law. First of all, I start with the very starting point of Indian Constitution, that is Preamble. The Preamble of India or the Preamble of Indian Constitution starts with the words, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens." So before moving to further sentences, we have to see here the starting words are "We the people of India." And I would like to take you towards the last two lines of the Indian Constitution. That is, "Do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution." These two sentences, that is, "We the people of India" and "we give and give to ourselves to this Constitution," which means what? Which means the whole of the Indian Constitution, the makers of the Indian Constitution have molded the Indian Constitution and categorically stated that is the people of India who are supreme. So the entire constitution system revolves in and around the people of India. That is why "We the people of India," which means in another word, "We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a..." So we, the people of India, for ourselves, last word is for ourselves, we, having solemnly resolved to constitute our India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. So sovereign means independent, without any external, without any external control. Socialist and secular, these are the two words which have been introduced in the Constitution by 42nd Amendment. And democratic republic. And democratic means what? We all know that we are having almost all democratic institutions throughout India. From that of the parliament to a village panchayat, we are having democratic systems or institutions. That is, people used to elect their representatives. So republic means what? Republic means the head of the state of America, the head of the state of India are directly in India, they are elected by the parliamentarians. The president of India is elected by the parliamentarians. So republic means the head of the state, if elected directly or indirectly, that system is called a republic. So here all these five ingredients, that is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, these are the basic structure of Indian Constitution. And to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, which means to all its citizens, the Constitution secures justice, that is social justice, economic justice, political justice. Then liberty of thought. Every person is having the liberty of thought. Then expression, that is liberty of expression of his feelings, liberty of belief, liberty of faith and worship. So also equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individuals and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constitution Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. So this is the basic structure, the foundation stone, or the pillars of Indian. These are all the preamble itself is the key to the Indian Constitution. So let us have a glance on the Constitution of America. How the preamble of Constitution of America reads. It reads, "We the people of United States of America, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure democratic tranquility, provide for common defense, promote the general welfare, and to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." So, the American Constitution also starts with we the people of United States. Our Constitution is also meant for the people. Then, before understanding the entire preamble of the Constitution, let us have the Constitution, the nature of Indian Constitution. First of all, Indian Constitution is federal in nature. So what is federalism? To categorize a particular constitution, we can also, with all fairness, say American Constitution is no doubt a federal constitution. So Indian Constitution is also a federal constitution. So what is the ingredients? What are the ingredients of federal constitution? First of all, there must be a written constitution, and that must be supreme. Where the constitution is written, and if the constitution is supreme, then we can categorize it is a first ingredient of federal nature of the constitution. Next is division of powers. The constitution itself divides the powers of the state and the center. And even in Indian Constitution, as per section, according to 7th schedule of Indian Constitution, the 7th schedule, which mentions that the union government is having power to enact laws on 97 matters, whereas on 66 matters, the state is having its right, whereas on 47 matters, center and the state both are having concurrent, or what do you call it, as equal power to enact on these or to pass any laws on this list, that is concurrent list. Next is residuary. What do you mean by residuary powers? Residuary powers means the powers which are not at all being covered in all these three lists, that is union list, state list and concurrent list. are categorized as residuary powers, and so far as in India is concerned, all these residuary powers have been given to Union of India or the central government, whereas in America, all these residuary powers have been given to that of the states. Then, independent judiciary is another very salient feature of federal form of the government, because that is, constitution is supreme. Constitution must be written. So there must be independent judiciary in case of any dispute between state and center, between groups of people and the center, between groups of states and the center. Then that is, there must be a independent judiciary which must act as mouthpiece of of Constitution to interpret the correct provisions of the Constitution. That's why independent judiciary is necessarily necessary in the federal form of the government. So we are having all these three things, and this has been laid down in Gangaram versus State of Rajasthan, that is 2001, Part 6, SCC, page 89 and para number 15. We can have detailed study of our Supreme Court's interpretation on the federal nature of Indian Constitution. Next is our our country is the world's most heterogeneous society. That is, socialism, secularism, and unity and integrity of the nation is the goal of Indian Constitution. So that is very important. In a heterogeneous society like us, every caste, every that is people of every religion are there in Indian society, and Indian society itself is the biggest guarantor of almost all what do you call it as almost all minor or almost all cultures of the world which have taken shelter in Indian society. Indian society is the greater guarantor. That is why in state of Karnataka versus Praveen Bhai Togodia 2004 Part 4 SCC 684 para number 9, we can see this what do you call it as in detail about this point. Next very important is whether the Preamble of Indian Constitution can be amended under Article 368 of Constitution. It is very important. The amendments which offended the basic structure would be ultra vires. That has been held in Indira Sahani versus Union of India 2001 SCC page 1 part 1. So this is so far as the amendment of Constitution is concerned. So also in Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala 1973 Part 4 SCC 225, it has been stated that constitutional amendment under Article 368, amendments which offended the basic structure would be ultra vires. So amendments which offended, which changes the basic structure of Indian Constitution, including that of the preamble, is not allowed. So this is what the Supreme Court in simple sentence said. It is lodestar in SAIL versus, that is Steel Authority of India Limited versus National Union Waterfront Workers 2001, Part 7, SEC page number 1, para 9. It is held, the same is held, that with the instrumentality of Article 368, the basic structure of Indian Constitution cannot be changed. So also, basic structure, even the same is held in the state of Uttar Pradesh versus Dinanath, AIR 1997, Supreme Court 1095. So also Union of India versus Madhav 1997, Part 2, SEC 332. So also the Keshavananda Bharati case. Very important is SR Bommai versus Union of India 1994, Part 3, Supreme Court, page number 1. So it is also in Indira Sahani versus UO of India, it is said that amendment, the very preamble consists whole constitutional mechanism. Very important judgment. And preamble is also integral part, hence amendment. Preamble is also an integral part, hence amendable under Article 368 was the view of Keshavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. So also, sovereign democratic republic is constituted to secure all citizens the objectives set out. This is also in Golaknath versus State of Punjab, AIR 1967, Supreme Court 1643. Everything has been dealt in length. So with this, today, I would like to conclude my speech. Next time, I will be back with you with another topic. Thank you. Namaskar.